Hello friends, welcome back to Civil Engineering Mastery. This is the part 2 series of design and detailing of cantilever beam. So let's see how do we calculate the shear force and how do we provide the stirrups arrangement as per SP16. We are going to find out the shear force. So why do we need to find out the shear force here? Because we cannot only provide longitudinal reinforcement in beams, we need to provide the shear reinforcement. So here in beams, shear reinforcements are provided in the form of stirrups. So we need to find out the stirrups diameter and then spacing. So for that we need to find out the shear force in beams. So shear force is W into L, so which is 15 into 2, 30 kilonewton. So here we have to find out the factored shear force VU and then VUS. VUS is equal to VU minus tau C BD. This tau C value we need to find out from SP16. So from SP16 table 61 we need to find out the tau C value. So we know we have the PT value as 0.515. So let's see from SP16 how we can get the tau C value. So tau C is design shear strength of concrete. So we know the PT value as 0.515. So let's consider zero point 0.5. So for FCK 25 Newton per mm squared, we have the value of 0.49 Newton per mm squared as a design shear strength of concrete. We know the tau C BD. We know the tau C value as 0.49 Newton per mm squared. Now we have to find out the value for tau C BD. So tau C BD is equal to 0.49 multiplied by 225 multiplied by 344. So we got 37.92 kilonewton. So next we have to find out the VUS value. So which is VU minus tau C BD. So we get 7.08 kilonewton. So VUS by D. So this is in kilonewton and this D is effective depth. So here we have to mention in centimeter. This effective depth we have to provide in centimeter. So that is 34.4 centimeter. Why? Because we need to find out the stirrup spacing from table 62 of SP16. I'll show you why we need to provide this one in centimeter. So we have the value VUS by D value as 0.205 kilonewton per centimeter. So let's see in SP16. So this is the table 62 from SP16 which is for vertical stirrups. So here value of VUS by D per two leg stirrups are provided in kilonewton per centimeter. So that is why I told you to provide the effective depth in centimeter. So first let me explain this table. So here two grades of steel are provided. So we are using 415 Newton per mm square. So we have to use this chart. And we are taking the minimum dia of bar as 8 mm bar. So we have the values of VUS by D as 0.205 kilonewton per centimeter. So according to that value we need to find out the stirrup spacing. Here it is started from zero point 0.8. So whatever the value we got is which is very less than this minimum value. So we got as 0.2, right? So here for zero point 0.8 we are having 45 centimeter spacing, that is 450 mm spacing. But the maximum spacing should not exceed 300 mm. 300 mm. So maximum spacing should be 300 mm. It should not be more than that 300 mm as spacing. So stirrups we are providing two-legged Y8 at 12-inch center to center. And this is the reinforcement details. So top bar 2y12 and extra bar is 2y10, bottom bar is 2y10, and stirrups we are providing 2-legged y8 at 12 inch center to center. You can see this stirrups is holding the longitudinal bar, is the 2-legged stirrups. Next, let's take this example. So this is a framing plan of headroom, staircase headroom. So here we are having the beam 1 which is supported between column, and this side this 5 feet as a cantilever beam. Okay, so let's analyze this slab using StatPro software, and then let's get the results. Then let's design the same beam. I have modeled the same structure, same slab in STAAD. So let me show you the values. Let's see the member properties, what and all the size I have assigned. So first let's see the values. For beams, I took 0.225 by 3.375. For columns also the same value. And then let's see the plate thickness. Plate thickness I took 100 mm. Okay, so this is about member property, and then let's go for loading next. So here first one is the floor finish load, which is 1 kilonewton per meter squared. I have assigned as a plate pressure, and then partition load, that one also I took 1 kilonewton per meter squared. Next self weight, and then live load is 2 kilonewton per meter squared. I have assigned as a plate pressure. So that's all about member properties and loading. Now let's do the analysis. So analysis is done. Go to post processing mode. Let's take for factor load. First let's see the bending moment. So this is the bending moment for this beam. So this side is a cantilever, right? So here the moment will be more. Let's take the values, go to results, view values, beam results, maximum, give annotate. So the maximum value 16 kilonewton meter. So you can see here the maximum bending moment at this point is 16 kilonewton meter. So that value we can take, and then next let's check for shear force. Shear force is Fy is the shear force. Go to results, view value, and then beam results, shear maximum. So maximum shear force is also 16 kilonewton. So bending moment we have 16 kilonewton meter and shear force value 16 kilonewton. So by using this value we can design the reinforcement details. So this is the frame which we took for analysis, and then we got the results. Bending moment 16 kilonewton meter and shear force, maximum shear force is 16 kilonewton. So by using this value we can follow the same procedure which I had shown for the cantilever beam. So the same procedure we can follow and then find out the reinforcement details. So the detailing I had shown here. So the beam size is 225 by 375 mm. So here we have got the top bar as 2y12. 2 indicates the number of bars and y indicates the dia of bar. Bottom also we are provided 2y12, and stirrups we are calculated as 2-legged y8 at 10 inch, 12 inch and 10 inch center to center. So this length we need to divide it into 3 parts, and then we have to provide the spacing for stirrups. And for cantilever portion we are providing 12 inch center to center. The same procedure you can follow. You can use the SP16 chart which we had seen before. So that's all about this design and detailing part. So friends, hope you all like this video. If you like this video, please do comment in the comment box, and also don't forget to subscribe this channel for more videos. Thank you for watching.